Game. First things first, we're gonna come out of this side door here. Almost always, even if we all die, I want us to use this door for a couple reasons. You know, like you always say, do, because sometimes there could be sim turrets right here, or a Junkrat or something right here. When we come through this way, there's always Junkrat spam. There's always something that kills us. At least 2 people almost every time we come up here. Even if it's just right here, like we're exposed already. Right as we come around this corner, enemy team's probably, you know, somewhere back there, and 2 or 3 people die almost every time we come that way. So let's try to come. Okay, so for you, Diva, your job is to check the house, make sure it's safe. No Reapers, no Junkrats, no surprises. So once you clear that, we're gonna all come around by this music store. Looks like a music store. I see some guitars, trumpets. Okay. So if it's clear right here, we can maybe push right here, but I don't expect that it'll be very safe to come through this door. Our Junkrat can maybe spam some shots right here. That's fine too. But everyone else, alright, it's gonna set up right here. We got our supports, our DPS, our tanks. And then once we come right here, Ryan's shield will be up. If there's any sim turrets, Diva, that's gonna be mostly on you to shoot those from here. And keep pushing this way. Alright, so this is where we eventually want to take the fight. Right here we got a lot of map cover. We got the opportunity to flank if we need to through back here. Oh, if there's someone on bridge, also I want you to take care of them too. That's also a diva job. Okay. So we should have a far. I want to run the far on this map so she can go the long way and just spam from back here. The far will be back here. Everyone else should be right about here. Just just be smart. Pick your battles wisely. Maybe even come through here. I'll just get the kills that we need, and yeah, should be easy enough. So, stab. There's someone high ground. You know, I want you and Farah to help out with high ground targets. Chase down anybody else that needs to be chased down. There we go. Okay, so just like most maps, I kind of want to have our Diva on payload duty. So you'll be escorting the payload most of the time, or you'll be in charge of escorting the payload most of the time. And our Winston and our flankers will be in charge of the castle, the high ground, and engaging whenever it gets too crazy on the payload for you. So push, push, push. Depending on when the enemy dies, they might be able to hold. Have some people up there, people up there. They might be able to try and hold us right here. Shouldn't be a problem for us. Just be smart. Don't die. Stay in mech. Alright. Moving on. Next time they'll probably be able to contest is probably somewhere about right here. The respawns will start coming out right about there. We'll have our, like I said, our Winston, our Genji soldier should be up here on the high ground, making sure that it's safe. And you and the supports will be pushing payload. You'll have support from Winston. Will be jumping over here. Genji dash over here. Soldier can help out with his ranged weapon up there. So that's that. Just there you go. And then here we are. Easy enough. So yeah, basically your job is pretty easy. Just stay with the payload. Next, and call for help when you need it. Should have people there. Okay. Next point, pretty much same thing. Just stay behind the payload for cover. And pick off any out of position enemies. Throw your bomb. Oh, this is a good spot right here for the bomb.
Nerf this.
Yeah, that's a great spot because there's really nowhere to run. Say the enemy team's right here. I mean, they can try to go behind the pole, but depending on where the bomb lands, they could still get killed behind this. It'd be... There's really nowhere, unless you're a Reaper or Moira. I mean, you can't really run fast enough, or Tracer, obviously, but you can't really escape fast enough. I mean, here is obviously, you're still dead here. And the smart thing would be to jump, you know, use this thing to jump. Hard to think that quick when there's a bomb that's right there and you're about to die. So, that's that. Just push payload all the way. I think our attack approach is pretty straightforward. Defense is just a little more to go through. Let me know if you got any questions on attack. Okay, so defense, we're gonna have the Orisa and the supports behind the shield right here. Just spamming damage at this doorway. And a soldier also should probably be right there. I'm gonna have you and Junkrat defending this little road right here to the point. Because the last thing we want is for them to use this way to get to point. So I'm gonna have the Junkrat with a lot of spam, trying to keep this area safe. Ideally, we want them to, you know, maybe to come through up here, which is fine, or just to come around this way. If we all get pushed back to point, if Orisa pushes back, which should probably be me, then I'm okay with having them, you know, right here, trying to approach us from right here, because we still have the flank right here. You know, assuming you're probably somewhere right here. If there's a support over here, you and Junkrat can both dive right there. Take out supports. But yeah, best case scenario, we want them to have this area right here, or this top area. They can have that too. So. Sorry, I'm a little sick right now. Okay. So that's basically our plan here, and anyone on bridge, you and Junkrat can help out, take care of this room right here, just in case there's anyone that tries to be sneaky and sneak in that room. So that's basically your job on this point. Just keep this area off limits to the enemy team, and help out whenever you can. And take the high ground too, or help contest the high ground also. Okay, so assuming we all die, and we're gonna respawn over here. Let's say they capture the point right about now, right? But we got our whole team right here next to us. I want us to go ahead and go through here, because they're not really gonna expect us to bring the fight to them since they just capped the point. But if we have Riptire, I'd really like to use the Riptire. You can even use a Diva Bomb right here. That's fine too.
Nerf this.
Just do whatever we have to do to make sure that we stop them. Stop the payload before it reaches the castle right there, or the gate right there. So if it gets to about right here, you know, that's fine. Or if it doesn't even move anywhere, that's also fine too. Because our next step, I'm gonna have the Orisa shield right about here. Orisa's gonna be spamming damage at this door. So there's two spawn doors for this point. There's this door, there's this door. Very close together. Very hard to get out of being spawn camped right here, honestly. So I'm gonna have the Orisa right here. I'm gonna have you right here as well. Keep an eye on this door. Orisa will probably be focused on this main door, but she can also help out with this side door too. Or you can even be right here also, just kind of keep an eye on people that... I mean, I think right here is kind of risky. I don't think this is a great spot for you to be set up. Granted, you could get away pretty easily, but I don't know. Try to find a good spot. I mean, I think right here is a good spot for you to be with everybody. With you, Orisa, Junkrat. Soldier is going to be over here. Keeping an eye on this door from this angle right here. Keeping an eye on this hallway right there. And also keeping an eye in case they try and come out and go through this tunnel right here too. So they shouldn't be able to come out through this door because we'll have a Junkrat. Hopefully a Junkrat trap somewhere right there that they hopefully don't see. And also, you know, these small areas like this are really good for Junkrat spam. So you can throw his mines, his grenades. They should be able to not come through this door. So they're gonna have to come through this door right here. They might have defense matrix, so they can
to raise my 8 p.m.
maybe defense matrix their way into this little tunnel right here. And if that's the case, you know, I want to have you and Junkrat kind of over here, shooting down at him, spamming him. Maybe even getting a boop right there. I told Junkrat the same thing too. Like he can get environmental kills with his mines right here pretty easily. And same thing with D.Va. If they're too close to the edge over there, then maybe knock someone off. And then if they're all over there, you know, our Orisa can set up her shield over here too and keep them over there. Soldier can scoop, can change his positioning also. And our supports will be back here behind this, behind the cover. Basically, so Zen will be discording targets that come out this door. Mercy can be damage boosting Orisa or Junkrat from right here too. So that's that. So in case they do manage to get past us, this next point is probably the longest point, second point in the entire game. So obviously we all know it takes a while for this door to open. By the time if we all get team killed over there, by the time we respawn, they'll probably be like right here with the payload. So I want us all to, you know, come out through this door here, come up here. I want us to all be on the high ground at first, shooting right about there. You know, we'll spam for a few seconds. If there's anybody on the high ground for their team, obviously they're their first priority. So make sure we kill anyone who's. I'll have our Mercy keep an eye on this back area right here. Should be going back and forth between damage boosting and keeping an eye on this door. But yeah, you know, eventually you and Winston are gonna. So I'm gonna switch to Orisa for the Winston on this next point, just for the mobility. So I'm gonna have you and Winston. I'm gonna have you guys contest right about here. And then we'll, like I said, we'll have our Junkrat up there. We'll have our Soldier up there helping out. Zen, Mercy. So we should have enough to stop them from pushing here. And then same thing, like so, it'll just be you and Winston down here. Winston might actually be up here for just to be sneaky. But yeah, you guys are gonna be in charge of contesting the payload, and we'll like I said, we'll have our DPS up here. Should be pretty hard for a Winston or a D.Va or someone to dive them up there. Genji. Should be pretty impossible to dive all these people up here. Okay, so in case they do manage to get a team kill on us for whatever reason, the next spot we can hold is probably right about here before we all start respawning. So if they're right there, you know, that's a good spot for a D.Va bomb. Just make sure you get it back far enough so where in case they try and use this area for cover back here, make sure that it still kind of reaches them. Maybe it blows up like right about, you know, there, something.
I'm back in the fight.
Same thing goes there. If we get a stop right here, we're gonna have our maybe just our Soldier on the high ground, maybe our Junkrat too. I'm not sure, but we'll have our supports kind of in the back. I don't know, this area's kind of exposed, so maybe they'll be kind of right here, just peeking out. I want the soldier, like I said, I want someone on the high ground so our Mercy can always have an escape wherever she's at. So if we lose that point, we should be able to get another hold before they get here. Like a last second hold, like right about here. So, like I said, we should be able to stop a team on this second point, because we're gonna have, hopefully we'll have four, assuming we can get back to spawn camp the team in time. We should be able to hold right there. Spawn is 1. This is 2. Over there is 3. And then at the last one, 4. So we should have up to 4 chances to hold a team on this map. So I'm hoping we can get a second point stop if they get that far. So. On this map, same thing. Just use the wall, use the map for cover. Try and pick off out of position enemies. Back it up if you need to. I'll probably be on the Orisa on this last point instead of the Winston, just because there's not as much high ground, and it'll be helpful to have the shield and the spam damage. So. And then we'll be able to hold here. Watch for diva bombs, because I know enemy divas love to throw bombs here. That's just what divas do. They throw bombs over here. This is where quintuple kills happen, right here. So just be aware if they have a diva. Okay, that's it for this map. Let me know if you or any other strategies that we can do on this map. Alright, guess I'll talk to you next time. See ya.